Stoney? You ever think of settling down? Getting married?
I think about it. But there are not many women who'd hold still for their man moving around the country from one rodeo to another.
There are some women, Stoney. Some who love their man so much they want what he wants. Go any place with him.
They're pretty hard to find, little Amy.
Not if you look.
Well, boys, in my humble opinion, it's just a matter of Copernicus's law of adhesion.
What? Adhesion?
To the layman, stickability from the Latin stickabilius. You see, when that horse goes up, you by heck better be in the saddle. And when he comes down, that saddle better not be empty. Now, you got to stay on him a full 10 seconds and keep both feet in the stirrups. That is, if you want to win the day money. Of course, if you lose, then that becomes poor's law of bitter business.
Poor's law?
Stoney Burke is brought to you by
in the middle. We want people to see it. Now, Dawn, a little bit more that way. Hey, that's good. That's good. Now, tie it off.
Hey, Amy? Could I talk to you for a minute?
Did you double-check those mimeographed entry lists?
Yeah, Amy, but
And the programs.
Programs?
Programs, you tragic soul. Todd, I told you loud and clear, an entry list inserted in every program. Tippy! Hi! I just picked them up at the printer. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, it's perfect. Amy, are you absolutely positive we can get Stoney Burke? Oh, Tippy, you're such a worrywart. My dad is driving clear to Saugus to fetch him. Stoney's an old friend. Family, practically.
Top rodeo star?
Are you looking to argue the point?
Oh, it's kind of high-sounding, considering he's only a rookie. Oh, okay, so he's a hotshot bronc rider.
And don't you forget it, Todd Purvis.
Your Mr. Stoney Burke doesn't show. The rodeo committee's out $100 for these posters.
He'll be here.
But are you sure? Amy, $100.
Of course I'm sure, silly. When it comes to my Mr. Stoney Burke, I'm very sure. Well, a girl has to be sure, especially about the man she's going to marry.
Here's another cowboy that's made it all the way.
sport. Yeah,
That'll score high enough. Take home all the marbles.
Stoney Boney, I can see him inking your name on that first prize money right now.
The last day, this means that Stoney Burke is the winner of the saddle bronc riding contest at your rodeo here.
That's it, Vegas. Here we come, boy.
Vegas. Where'd you get that idea, Bess?
Well, shoot, Stoney, you ain't got no more rodeo until Scottsdale. Well, heck, that's a full week off.
I can use the time to ease my aches and pains.
That's that time we got at the fly rod.
Yeah.
I hear the rainbows are biting up at Beaumont Springs.
Rainbows, brown, steelheads, any kind of trout sound good to me.
Oh, look, Stoney, you don't want to go fishing? I mean, Vegas is just an 8-hour drive up the road.
Well, you go to Vegas, Bess. We're going fishing.
Hey, Stoney, Cody, Red, hold on, you bow-legged Bufords. How are you?
Jensen, how are you?
Glad to see you. I'll be darned there, Mr. Jensen. How are you? You're looking younger every day, sir.
All right, Bess, all right. How much do you want to borrow this time?
Well, you sure ain't lost your sense of humor, have you?
Bess, you can sweet talk a cow into giving milk without laying a hand on it. Well, Stoney, I see you haven't lost the touch. That last ride was something to see.
I had a good bronc under me, Mr. Jensen. How's that cute little daughter of yours?
Amy's fine, but she's not cute and little anymore. No, sir. Grown into a fine-looking young lady.
Oh, it couldn't be more than 2 years since I saw her. Couldn't have changed that much.
Only a gal goes from 16 to 18. It's like she's gone from night to day. You'll see for yourself.
She here with you?
No, but she's the reason I'm here. Her college is holding a rodeo. Amy sent me scouting. Bring back Stoney Burke, she said.
Stoney can't score points in a college rodeo, Mr. Jensen.
Well, not to ride, Cody. Amy's promised her school chums so she'd get Stoney up there to act as an official.
Well, I'd like to help, Mr. Jensen, but we're about to try some new wet and dry flies.
No buts, Stoney. Amy'd turn me inside out if I came back without you. Look, you don't have to ride again till Scottsdale, right? Only take a couple of days. Bring the boys along. I'll pick up the expenses. And there's some streams up there you can try.
Shoot, Stoney, if that college is co-ed, who needs fishing?
That sounds fine by me. It gives me a chance to socialize with my intellectual equals.
Looks like you got yourself a deal, Mr. Jensen.
Good. Stoney, let me tell you what kind of stuff we got.
The college, that's got me worrying, Bess. Why? People talk funny. Oh, shoot, you don't worry about that. You just stick with me, son. We'll get you one of them beanies and keep your mouth tight shut at all times. And heck, them boys might vote you into one of them fraternities. What's a fraternity?
Uh-oh. Peter Wolf, fangs and all.
I knew if I lurked here long enough, I'd eventually get you. Hi, how are you?
You're illegally parked, Ross.
My one vice, I just can't seem to kick it.
Will you please get out of my way?
You're on the committee for the rodeo, aren't you? What'll 10 tickets get me?
10 tickets.
Why don't you throw in a yes to a little party I'm giving Saturday night?
At your lodge at the lake, I suppose.
It's a very pretty lodge.
You want the tickets?
Look, other people will be there.
The tickets, Mr. Webster, yes or no?
You're reading me wrong, kid.
Do I?
Okay, 10 tickets, Miss Jensen.
$30.
I'm rather perseverant. The door will be open to you any time. Oh, Tippy, you like rodeo?
Yeah, sure.
Enjoy yourself. Take some friends.
Say what you like. He is handsome. Grow up, Tippy. You know what goes on at that lodge of his. Only by hearsay. Oh, be thankful. A girl goes to one of his parties and she's automatically labeled. The tag doesn't read nice girl.
Yeah, but he is cute.
Oh, come on, you starry-eyed goose. Let's see Stoney and his boys at the motel. Oh, yeah.
Bess, you and Red unpacked?
Turn it off, Red.
Let's get something to eat, huh?
Yeah, Stoney, I'm ready to do or die for the old alma mater.
Bess, you take it easy on these college boys. Don't go plucking their feathers, huh?
Now, Stoney, you know I wouldn't do that. I mean, these boys, they're just a-begging me for their Ph.D. That's Doctor of Poker, Hearts, and Dice.
Oh.
Come on, Red, will you?
Stoney! Stoney Burke!
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Let me look at you. Wow. Seems like you got me at a disadvantage, ma'am. I was expecting little Amy Jensen. Skinny as a rail, pigtails, dirt on the face.
Oh, she sounds awful. I never heard of her. Now, you stop teasing me, Stoney. Burke, I'm too big for that now. Oh, hi, Cody. Red vest. Oh, Stoney, this is my roommate and best friend, Tippy Evans.
Hello, Stoney. I've heard a lot about you.
These are my friends. Cody Bristol, old Red here, and best painter. Tippy?
Come on, Stoney. I want to show you around the campus. We'll go in your car. Tippy, you take the boys in your car, okay? Sure.
Not a car. It's a pickup truck.
Oh, it's got 4 wheels and a seat.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we ought to see about the rodeo first, huh?
Rodeo?
Well, we're here to act as officials. Maybe we ought to meet with the committee and get things settled before we go sightseeing.
Well, I could round up the committee if that's what you want. We can still go in your pickup.
I don't have to meet a committee.
Well, would you like to go see the campus?
Sure, but it's going to be hard to beat what I've seen so far.
Well, I guess they're running enough to go around. But, Red, we didn't come up here to waggle our eyebrows at no co-eds. We didn't. Speak for yourself, Bess. Red, this is our opportunity to partake of the heady wine of culture, education, and refinement, and don't forget them long green dollar bills.
Bess, I told you, I'm not gonna help you sandbag those college boys into a poker game. I want to go have a beer with a pretty co-ed.
Boy, you got no coup.
What do you mean, no coup? You know what I said.
That's the way you did it. On coup. Now, look here, you ain't right.
We'd like you to act as arena director, Stoney.
Be glad to. I brought some friends. They can act as judges. Now, what about the stock?
Oh, Amy's dad is supplying the stock. Well, the truck should be pulling in now.
Good. Mr. Jensen knows stock.
Oh, another thing, Stoney. We're opening with a grand entry. We'd like you to lead it. You and the rodeo queen.
Rodeo queen, huh?
Yeah, we picked the prettiest girl on the campus. And this year we picked Amy.
Oh, congratulations. I haven't seen all the girls, but I don't think you could have made a better choice.
Thank you, Stoney.
Well, that does it till the rodeo on Saturday. You want anything else, Stoney? You let us know.
Thank you.
Let's go, Stoney. There's so much I want to show you.
Maybe Mr. Burke ought to lend a hand with the stock.
Todd Purvis, that's the silliest. Stoney is a guest.
I don't mind. I'm dressed, Burke.
I won't hear of it. I want to show you around.
Well, we got 4 days, Amy. Plenty of time to show me around.
All right. But you'll pick me up for dinner tonight?
If you like.
I like. At the dorm, 7 o'clock. Okay?
Sure.
So long, Amy.
Amy, your gal, Todd?
You kidding me, Mr. Burke?
I don't mean to.
Come on, let's go check the stock, Mr. Burke.
Most people call me Stoney. Any reason why you can't?
Well, sure. Stoney.
Good. Amy? Is that you?
You better believe it.
Wow. I keep remembering how we used to have to rope you to get you into a dress.
That was a long, long time ago, Stoney.
Yeah, I'd say so.
You like it?
Well, a man would have to be dead to say no.
Where are we going?
Place called the Corral, I think.
Stoney, the Corral? It's a hangout for college kids.
Well?
Look, I know a place about 3 miles out of town, and...
But your father is waiting.
Daddy?
Yeah, I thought we'd all have dinner together.
Oh.
No? I did something wrong?
No. It's all right. But from here in, Mr. Burke, you better let me make the plans. Off to the corral.
And I say it's a simple problem. One involving maintaining the proper center of gravity.
Oh, no. You're absolutely negative. Now, I claim it's the application of the laws of the conservation of mass and energy which will achieve perfection.
All right. Mr. Painter, you've heard both sides of the issue. I say we leave it up to our visiting expert. Agreed?
Well, shoot.
Agreed.
Well, boys, in my humble opinion, it's just a matter of Copernicus's law of adhesion.
What?
Adhesion? That's right. Or to the layman, stickability from the Latin stickabilius. You see, when that horse goes up, you buy heck better be in the saddle. And when he comes down, that saddle better not be empty. Now, you got to stay on him a full 10 seconds and keep both feet in the stirrups. That is, if you want to win the day money. Of course, if you lose, then that becomes Poor's law of bitter business.
Poor's law?
That's right, Poor's law. Harry, fill him up again.
This is Poor's law. Hey, Viz.
Yeah?
Are you sure you understand what them fancy words mean?
Well, I'll tell you, it really don't matter whether I do or not. I ain't had to pay for nothing all evening, have I? Thank you, Harry. You see, Red, just always remember, you never look an intellectual gift horse in the mouth. Thanks, lads.
Oh, Amy, you've grown up.
Yes, indeed.
I remember once when I was visiting, you came home from school. You looked like you'd been riding bulls. Your clothes were all torn. You had a black eye out to here.
Hey, I remember that. They had to pry her off that Crawford kid.
All right, so little Amy Jensen was a tomboy. But do you two realize you've been reliving my childhood for the past hour? It so happens I'm more concerned with my future.
Well, I've had a good dinner and some good talk. But now, it's time your old man got himself bedded down for the night. I'll leave the future to you young people.
Night, Daddy.
Good night, sir. Good night.
Well, here we are. And, I have a whole list of things we could do. But do you have any preference?
Well, we could invite Cody and Tippy to join us.
Could be they want to be alone.
Yeah, could be.
Hiya, Ross.
Don't go away if it's only a mirage. I'll be right back. I hope I'm not intruding.
Of course not, Ross. It's always wonderful to see you. Ross Webster, Stoney Burke.
Glad to know you, Ross.
Nice to meet you. Seen your name all over town. You gonna show us how it's done on Saturday?
Oh, no. I'll be out there with the rest of the spectators. Maybe I can learn something, huh?
Amy, that dress is...
Like it, Ross?
It's way too beautiful to be wasted here.
Thank you.
You're knee-deep in visiting firemen, but I'd just like to tell you that the local element would like a little consideration if you get around to any serious party-going.
I'll remember that, Ross. But I see we're keeping you. You have a friend waiting at the bar.
I like to think I have other friends. Nice meeting you, Mr. Burke.
All right, Mr. Stoney Burke. I've been trying to show you our campus ever since you arrived. So now, as rodeo queen of Caldwell College, I hereby command you to see it.
Your wish is my command.
Is Colonel Ezra Caldwell, founder and principal moneybags of our fair institution. Colonel Caldwell, and how are you this beautiful evening? The good Colonel doesn't like to be left out of things.
Oh, I see.
Colonel, may I present Mr. Stoney Burke?
Good evening, Colonel. How are you, sir?
They say if you rub his boot, your wish comes true.
You think you could help me win the gold buckle?
That and all kinds of wishing. Important wishes, Stoney.
A lot easier than riding broncs.
You'll win. You're way up there in the standings. I've been keeping track.
I didn't think you cared that much about rodeo.
I care that much about Stoney Burke.
Oh, I suppose you've got all sorts of pictures and scrapbooks, huh?
You like to rodeo, don't you, Stoney?
Yes, I do.
Travel around, see places, meet a lot of people, a lot of different women.
I meet my share.
Stoney, you ever think of settling down, getting married, raising a family?
I think about it. But there are not many women who'd hold still for their man moving around the country from one rodeo to another.
There are some women, Stoney. Some who love their man so much they want what he wants. Go any place with him. Share the good and the bad.
They're pretty hard to find, little Amy.
Not if you look.
I think we better be getting back. It's late. Even royalty has to sleep.
The Queen usually gives the orders.
To her subjects, yeah, but not to tourists passing through.
All right, Mr. Burke. Tomorrow's another day.
Let's go. You thinking of making another wish?
I don't have to. The old Colonel already knows what I want.
Hello, Stoney.
Jensen, how are you, sir?
Couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd try one of these. You enjoying yourself up here?
Well, got no complaints so far, Mr. Jensen.
Amy been showing you around the campus?
Yes, sir. Even got to meet old Colonel Caldwell.
I managed to give his old boot a quick rub every time I come up here. Stoney, Amy's always had a feeling for you. Since she was 12. First time she laid eyes on you.
Well, most little girls outgrow their kid crushes as they get older.
But some let the feelings grow with them, Stoney. Amy's a case in point. She's a young woman now. A beautiful young woman. And she's got feelings like a woman. She can be hurt like one.
I know that, sir.
I just had to know how you felt.
Yes, sir. Good night, Mr. Jensen.
Good night.
You gave us, Dad.
Uh-huh. Some of these college boys can expect to eat a little dirt.
They take their chances.
Amy, things all right for you? I mean with Stoney.
Oh, I don't know, Dad. He's a tough one to bring into harness.
Might be a mistake to push too hard.
I thought you were on my side.
You know I am, Amy. Always have been. Look, I know what you feel, and I know it's real and honest. But that's not enough to keep you from getting hurt.
I can't help it, Daddy. It's important to me. It's the most important thing in my life. Oh, I'm not looking for all the stars to fall in my lap all at once. All I want is a sign from Stoney. Some sort of understanding. Most of the time, he acts like I'm the little kid he used to know. But yet sometimes, I find him looking at me differently.
You sure he's looking at you different, Amy? Or are you just imagining he's looking at you the way you want him to?
Well, I still have 2 more days, and there's the dance tonight.
Stoney taking you?
He tried to get out of it, but I used my royal rights as rodeo queen.
Tomorrow, you won't be queen anymore, Amy.
I know. But, Daddy, I have to find out.
Okay. I just want to be sure you don't get hurt.
Hi, Stoney.
Hi.
We can manage here, Todd. Why don't you go up and say hello?
It's not me she's waving at.
getting ready to climb into your royal finery?
There's plenty of time for that. Stoney, I've got something to show you.
I got work to do here.
Please, Stoney. Only take a minute. That's all. Honest. Down here. The stall.
Blue Roan, huh?
Hmm? You like him?
Best looking horse I've seen in a long time.
Daddy gave him to me to ride in the grand entry. Ah, you're Mr. Stoney. I named him after you. Now I have two best beaux.
Oh. I feel honored. I never had a horse named for me before. You riding him at the head of the grand entry, that should be something to see.
Will you be looking, Stoney?
I'll be right next to you. I'm the official escort.
But will you be looking?
Yeah, I'll be looking, Amy. I like your Mr. Stoney.
I like my Mr. Stoney, too.
I better be getting back, Amy. I got work to do.
Stoney?
Yeah?
Could we talk a minute? Please?
What would you like to talk about?
Oh, things. You and me.
Amy, I've known you since you were that high. We're old friends now. You could be getting the wrong idea about you and me.
Could I?
I think there's something we ought to get cleared up between us.
Like this?
That shouldn't have happened.
But it did. Oh, Stoney, I'm so happy. I'll see you at the grand entry.
How do we look?
Like a couple of zebras.
Yeah, I wish they had made me shoot, boss.
You ask him?
Yeah, but they got one.
Who?
All right, all you contestants.
Oh, boy, we're in trouble.
Brandy, time let's mount out, boys. Show them how to do it. Well, we can put on as good a show as any of them rides for fame and fortune. Hey, officials to the post. Mount up, Stoney. You felt like a brand mule, Beth. Here, boy, you watch your step. You're tapping with authority.
Hey, look over there, will you? Hey, that our Amy? Yeah, looks like she's been on the vitamins and the multi-minerals.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first performance of Commonwealth College Rodeo. This is a recognized intercollegiate rodeo competition, part of the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association, one of the 96 schools and universities across 17 western states. Full-fledged competitions held for college cowboys. Here with us this afternoon, leading our opening procession, is Queen of the Rodeo, Miss Amy Jensen. Riding with Miss Jensen, our official guest, Stoney Burke, famous saddle bronc rider from the professional ranks, who's come to the front so rapidly this year. He'll act as our arena director for the contest here this weekend. Amy Jensen, daughter of a well-known ranching family from these parts. Certainly a fitting and pretty head to wear the crown of rodeo queen. and 6/10 seconds for that steer wrestle.
Okay, boys. Let's get them mean-eyed monsters rolling. It's time for bull riding event. Right now.
John Need, our clown, park yourself down. Bull riders standing at Fresno State College. Trying to ride up there for 8 seconds, and he's in trouble down in one side. Doesn't make it. Remember, these college cowboys use the same rules they do in professional rodeo, and those bulls don't know the difference. It's a good thing we've got that clown out there. Horn can be just as hard to college cowboys as it can to a professional one. Well, this is all the bull riding. We'll be ready in just a little bit to go on with the saddle bronc riding. Cowboys...
Maybe right, but you know what old Schopenhauer said, don't you? He said, watch your step. And you better watch your step, too. Them wild horses are true, son.
All right, the saddle bronc's ready, Bess.
What? The saddle bronc? Saddle bronc? Hey, boy. Hey, boy! Hey, you!
I knew we'd be in trouble.
College boys, your head's tearing onion skin. Get them saddle broncs in here. This ain't right, boy. Get them horses on out of here. What's the matter with you kids?
Here he is now, Jim Burke. That spinning horse out there and a mighty hard one to twist. He makes it. There's the whistle.
73 and 10.
Not until after a ride has been completed. We'll get the scores in just a minute up here. Judge Cody Bristol sends it up, and it's 166 points. A good score for college competition.
That web boy gets a re-ride. Bring in Termite.
This is all of the Caldwell Rodeo, the Caldwell College Rodeo for this year. This annual event will
Stoney, it was so exciting today, all so wonderful.
Amy, I've got to talk to you.
next year. Meantime, go see your college rodeos, your professional rodeos. These are two, you'll see some of the same boys in the pictures.
Amy, I'm leaving.
Leaving?
As soon as I pack my gear, I'm leaving.
What about the dance?
I'm sorry about the dance, Amy.
Why? Did I do something?
No. You. It's me.
But today, in the barn...
Amy, that was just a kiss. One kiss, a moment. And it's got to stop right there.
You felt nothing?
What I felt wasn't enough to build a life on. Not enough to build hope on either. These things happen sometimes between a man and a woman, but you're not a woman. Not yet, Amy. You're a girl. And the last thing I want to see is for you to get hurt.
You think what I feel is a crush? A little schoolgirl's crush?
I didn't say that. I know what you feel is important, but I'm just trying to talk some sense to you, that's all.
Sense? Never mind, Stoney. Forget it. Oh, as you said, it was a moment.
You walk into a fence that way, mess up your pretty face.
Ross, your party tonight. Is that door still open?
Are you playing games again, Amy?
Children play games. Do I look like a child? The dorm, 7:30.
Yeah, I'll blow the horn.
Amy, please don't do it.
He'll be here any minute.
Not with Ross, Amy. Oh, don't go with him. It's not right.
I'm tired of being right. I'm tired of being a nice little girl. Ross knows how to treat a woman, how to make her feel like one. Have a good time at the dance, Tippy. And don't wait up for me.
Amy, please, you don't know what you're... Purvis, please. Please, it's very important.
I'm not much on this stuff.
See, no pushing, Amy. No forcing. Besides, someone as exciting as you doesn't need anything but a backdrop of moonlight, soft music.
You think I'm exciting, Ross?
Listen carefully and you'll hear my heart going like a bongo drum.
Grown-up, Ross? A woman? I'm serious.
I know, that's what bothers me. Look, Amy, I'm a big boy now. I shave, smoke, drink. I like members of the opposite sex. I also like to make my own house rules. Up here, we don't play questions and answers.
Don't treat me like a child, Ross. That better?
Start. Why don't we go inside? Maybe the music will help the cause.
Wait a minute, fellas. Come on, Amy. We're going home.
This is my place.
Any objections if she goes home with us?
I think it's up to Amy.
I have no intentions of leaving. You two had no right to follow me out here.
Todd came to me looking for help, and I'd say it's a good thing he did.
Amy, you know what kind of a creep Ross is?
Whoa, now, Toddy boy, easy with the language.
Take it easy, Todd. We didn't come here looking for trouble.
I'm glad to hear it. I still think it's up to Amy. The door works both ways. All you have to do is walk through it.
I'm staying, Ross.
That sounds fair enough. Good night, gentlemen.
You bring a coat or something?
I am not leaving.
Sure?
You heard what the lady said, cowboy. The door's behind you.
Okay. Burke.
I want to go home. Please.
But you didn't say that a little earlier.
Cut it. The party's over.
Take it easy.
I hope you're not as rough on those broncs as you were on my jaw.
Okay, boys, let's go.
Going to college wasn't as bad as I figured, Bess. I kind of hate to leave the place.
Well, don't worry, Reg. You can always come back on homecoming day.
I'll be right back.
I had to come, Stoney. Say goodbye.
I'm glad, Amy.
Stoney, I made a fool of myself up at that lodge, and...
You don't have to say any more. I'm glad that you know you almost hurt yourself. Something you would have regretted the rest of your life.
I know.
I guess most young folks today try to grow up too fast, Amy. Takes time. Sometimes the growing pains hurt. But it's best to take it easy. Don't push. Give yourself time to grow up. Still the best way, Amy.
I'll remember that, Stoney. Will you remember that time in the barn? What happened there?
I'll remember you.
The next time we meet, Stoney, I'll be older. Not just in years, but older.
You be a good girl. Make your father proud of you. Here?
I hear.
Bye, Amy.
Bye, Stoney. Till next time.
Stoney, we still got a few days to try them rainbow at Beaumont Springs.
Sounds good to me. What are we waiting for?
Fare thee well, dear old Caldwell. We shall never forget the fond memories of your ivy-covered walls, nor the many lucrative days I've spent here amongst you fuzzy-faced lads, nor the reverberating echo of laughter down your hollowed walls. Fare thee well.
Burke has been brought